Victor Grant, a humble and decent billionaire in his early 30s, well-mannered, generous and fair. He has a soft spot for people who work hard. Maya Thompson, a kind, hard-working woman in her 20s. She works as Victor's maid, taking care of his home and preparing meals. She has a calm, sweet demeanor and she's genuinely good-hearted. James Williams, the male house help, also in his 20s. He takes care of the compound, washes the cars, and runs errands for Victor. He is polite, respectful, and humble. Cleo Hart, Victor's fiancee, a woman in her late 20s. She is rude, arrogant, and entitled, especially when she returns from a vacation. She feels superior to Victor's staff and she's constantly dismissive of them. Victor was in the kitchen sipping coffee, talking to Maya as she prepares breakfast. You know, I think the pancakes today might be your best yet. I don't know how you do it, Maya. Maya laughs softly. I just like making food with love, Mr. Grant. Oh, I see. That's why it tastes like heaven. By the way, call me Victor. We're not in the office here. Maya smiles warmly. I remember, Victor. Victor chuckled. Perfect. You and James really keep this place running. I honestly don't know what I'll do without you two. They shared a genuine, light-hearted moment. Immediately, James walked in with a basket of laundry. Good morning, sir. I'm done washing the cars, and I'll get to the garden once I finish with the laundry. Victor nods slowly. You're always on top of things, James. I appreciate it. Maya jokingly added, if only we could clone you. Victor laughs. I'd love to see a whole bunch of you running around here. The three shared a laugh. Soon the doorbell rang. Ah, that's probably Chloe. She's back from her trip. Maya and James exchange a glance, knowing Chloe's return will bring a change in the atmosphere. Chloe enters, walking into the living room with an air of entitlement, carrying several shopping bags. Maya and James stood by, observing her. Victor walks over to greet her. Chloe, welcome back. Chloe gives him a cold hug. Hey, Victor. I'm glad to be back. I had the most amazing time you wouldn't believe. Oh, by the way, I don't want to deal with any of these while I'm here. Can one of them clean up my room? She gestured to James and Maya, not even making eye contact. Victor, a bit surprised. Chloe, you know Maya and James work hard already, and she interrupted dismissively. Well, they are here for that, aren't they? I don't want to deal with house chores while I'm on vacation. Maya and James exchanged uncomfortable glances but said nothing. One cool evening, Chloe was sitting on the couch, speaking loudly on the phone. Maya was in the kitchen preparing dinner. James was cleaning the hallway. As she went up to pick something from her room, she noticed a little stain on the tiles and she shouted angrily at James. The floor is still dirty in here. Didn't I ask you to mop? Are you blind or just lazy, you idiot? Victor shut her up on hearing that word. Chloe, that's enough. You need to learn how to correct, teach, and treat people with respect and love. James hurriedly came over to clean the area Chloe was referring to. Chloe snapped. What are you talking about, Victor? I'm just saying how it is. That's not how we treat people here. I hired Maya and James because they are hardworking and kind. They are not your servants. She scoffed at him. You sound like you're defending them. They are just workers, Victor. Don't get all sentimental on me. Victor's face hardened as he tries to keep his composure. I've had enough, Chloe. This isn't the person I thought you were. Chloe stood up angrily. What? Are you seriously saying I'm not good enough for you now? You choose them over me? Victor sighed, trying to stay calm. I'm not choosing anyone, Chloe. But if you can't treat people with basic decency, we're done. He stumps off to his study, close to there foaming. The next minute, she went in and packed up her belongings, leaving an insulting note for Victor on his table. He tried reaching her on phone and noticed she had blocked his line and deleted him from all her social handles. He was angry for some days and had to let things be. Besides, I can't watch to see anyone treat people less. One beautiful Saturday morning, as Victor walked into the kitchen to make some cereal for himself, he found Maya and James talking quietly, laughing lightly. His heart softened as he watched them interact. He cleared his throat and they both turned to look at him. James and Maya greeted almost immediately. Good morning, sir. He responded with a warm smile. Good morning, my people. I've been thinking a lot lately and I've come to a decision. Maya nervously asked, what's wrong, sir? Is everything all right? I've called off my engagement with Chloe, Victor replied. James and Maya looked at each other surprised, with their mouths wide open. Wow, I didn't expect that, but we understand, sir, James said. Yeah, I just have to. I can't deal with someone who's too full of herself and treats others as rag. She's not willing to change. Imagine how she shouted at you the other day, calling you an idiot over minor things she should have corrected with love. She has no respect nor regard for you two, and I won't be in a relationship with someone who treats people like that. Maya and James shared a relieved look. Victor softly added, you both deserve so much more than that. You've always treated me with kindness, and I appreciate that more than you know. Maya smiled warmly. Oh, thank you, Victor. That means a lot to us. Victor paused for a while as he reached out to pick a plate and a spoon to make cereal for himself. He continued, actually, there's something I've been meaning to do. I had planned to propose to Chloe on her birthday, send invite a few friends to come spend that day with us, and have you Maya prepare some delicious meals for everyone. But she has ruined it. Don't worry, Victor. The right one will come, okay? Maya assured him. Abio, you go find better one or Gavico. No, just bother. James tried to cheer him up. As they were all laughing and having fun, Victor's doorbell rang. Maya stared at him in surprise, wondering who that could be this Saturday morning as he walked out of the kitchen to check. Maya and James followed him after, standing by the kitchen door to see who that was, and were both relieved when they found out it was Mr. Kenneth, Victor's old-time friend, who had traveled to the United States of America for his studies and had returned to establish a business in Lagos, Nigeria, and to also marry his old-time friend, Chidinma, before his next birthday. They all had a wonderful Saturday, chatting, eating, drinking, and playing games. Soon, Kenneth invited few of his friends, among which was Victor for his engagement party. He had already contacted Maya to make a list and cost of 50 packs of assorted chops for his guests. He requested she shouldn't disclose their conversation with Victor until the D-Day. Kenneth had loved Maya because of her gentle and kind nature even before Victor met Chloe. He has always wanted Victor to marry Maya since she has all the quality of a good wife. That was his little strategy to bring them closer since he learned that Victor was no longer with Chloe. The guests arrived at the venue on time with their partners except for Victor, who was alone. Victor was amazed when he saw Maya walk inside the hall, looking all stunning and gorgeous. He couldn't take his eyes off her. He admired her beauty and her sense of dressing. He approached her. Maya, you came. Yes, he asked me to prepare some chops for his guests. Oh, that's nice. The party started and everyone got talking. Mr. Kenneth came over to thank Vito for coming and appreciated Maya for helping out with the chops. He went further to compliment her beauty and her calm nature, making sure Victor's pay attention to every details of his words. After the engagement party, all the words and what played out at the party came rolling through Victor's mind as he sat on his bed that night. He began to develop something special for Maya. She's indeed a special lady and calm in nature, just as Kenneth had said. What more qualities do I seek for that she doesn't possess? Imagine, I have diamond all this while, and I was busy searching for a gold. Weeks gone into months, and their communication and relationship blossomed. On her birthday, he made it special and proposed to her. The atmosphere was filled with warmth, and the both shared a heartfelt moment as they danced. They happily got married in a beautiful ceremony, and when Chloe heard about it, she sulked and regretted all her actions. As for James, he got a better job, married, and lived happily with his family too. Hope you got value from this story.